Welcome, everyone. So happy to have you along for this 2K Sports presentation. We'll watch Raleigh in this one as they go up against Dallas. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Here we go. So Dallas will get the first possession. Williams looking around. Thompson in the corner. Hands it from downtown.
Arguably the smoothest jumper in the game. Klay Thompson.
Well, that's what playing above the rim looks like. Incredible.
Dallas moving it around. Here's Bird. Rebounded by McDyess.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
Outside Bosch. Cat grabs the board. Here's Raleigh now. To the inside.
Whoa! Gracious. How about McDyess putting on a show using all his athleticism?
Wasted no time on that one.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Wembanyama. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
I really think Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those mold-breaking players who changes the game of basketball.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Dallas shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good.
And Williams is a baller. He's an exciting player to watch. Fantastic passer and shooter. And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Well, sometimes when you see the athleticism these guys have, it reminds you that this league has some of the best athletes in the world.
Now, here's Doncic. The kick out to Williams. Wembanyama, a screen. Second chance shot. Doncic outside. Over Thompson. A nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got his second basket.
And he is so sound. Doncic works tirelessly on his craft.
Pass to McDyess. Takes it off the glass.
And when you work that rock down low, take shots from there. You'll shoot it at a very high clip.
Doncic right side. Pass to Bosch. It could go. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Raleigh on top, up by 1. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Raleigh.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Pass to McDyess. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Young, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Stan, you think about the skill level of Trae Young. What makes him, in your opinion, such a tough cover?
Well, I think the best thing about Trae Young, Kevin, is as much of a scorer he is, he's even better as a passer. And so it's hard to commit a second defender to Trae Young all the time because he will find the open people and create great shots for his team.
Raleigh with the rebound. Thompson outside. Pass to McDyess. And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good with the triple. Young outside. On the wing, Doncic. Shoots a fader. Wilson grabs the board. Thompson for the triple. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
And this is Thompson's calling card, an exceptional shooter from downtown.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Bosch. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
Now here's Thompson. And Raleigh another 3.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's the 3. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
And how's that for an answer? Thompson getting his revenge in style there.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. 1:52 left in the first half of the game. Here's Harris. And it's Raleigh with another.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, Coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
Substitution on the court.
1:41 left in the first half of basketball. Thompson outside. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Young, no good. Raleigh leading by 4. Down low. And Randall throws it down.
Emphatic finish by Randall. I love when he's forceful around the hoop. And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Young with the ball. And Bosch picks him up defensively.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Now, here's Thompson. 6 points for him. Third left side. 5 on the clock. From about 19 feet. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Duckworth. The kick out to Young. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Well, this is what they want to do. Work for high percentage looks.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. It's a 5-point game. Wembanyama, a screen. High over the top, Wembanyama.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Here's Duckworth, and it's slammed in by Duckworth.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
And a wide open look for Simmons. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Raleigh leads by just 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And so it's Dallas with they trail by 3.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Here's Bridges, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Chris Bosh.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
And stolen by Simmons. Duckworth sets a screen. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Dallas trails by 5. Bridges with the steal. And the foul called on Larry Bird. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Raleigh now. Outside for Randall. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Thompson outside. It's up a 3. Raleigh with the rebound.
And they had some boxed coverage that turned into no coverage.
Taken away by Williams. Pass to Wembanyama. On the wing, Burke. Takes a 3. Simmons pulls it in. Raleigh leading by 5. And now Raleigh, fast break. And Randall throws it down.
Good effort by Randall to get up the floor and make himself available.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Williams with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively.
Well, you have to deny these easy shots when you can. They send a clear message to your opponent.
As it goes out of bounds, Raleigh able to keep the ball here. Simmons feeling it out a bit. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Thompson in the corner. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Inside. Dallas moving the ball around. Pass to Williams. 6 to shoot. Wembanyama. 11 feet out and he hits it. Wembanyama's got 10.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
The wide open look here for Bosh. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
That's a terrific kick-out pass. That's what we call a winning play.
Here's Randall outside for Simmons. Duckworth sets a screen. It's tipped. Tries again. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Look, this is the tenacity you love to see inside. He's not afraid of the physicality.
No good on the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now, here is Bird. Nothing on the board. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Raleigh. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Wembanyama. Here's Bosch. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Raleigh leading by 3. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Duckworth with the bucket. He's got 8.
Yeah, showing great vision that time. And that pass is right on the money.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Doncic with it. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Doncic has got 6.
And when Luka sees the mid-range open up, he takes the shot, keeping things simple, pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
3 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Doncic left side. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Bosch. And the dunk by Bosch.
And being that Bosch is 6'11", dunking comes easy. And once he's this close to the basket, he's ready to attack.
Here's McDyess. It's good. And Raleigh leads by 5.
Perfect feed. You make it easy on your teammates if you get it to them on time.
Thompson inside the line. Finished off the break. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Raleigh?
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And also, guys, they pushed the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Here's Thompson. Here's the drive.
Yeah, Thompson can be fast and nimble on the drive, catching him unprepared.
Pass to Thompson. The 3. Here's Williams. Thompson outside. Here's Bosch. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Raleigh leading by 9. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Bird. Thompson right side. Buries it from 3-point range.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Wilson. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Provides a nice balance to their offense when she's hitting mid-range jumpers. It forces the defense to worry about another part of the floor.
Back to Williams. Dallas moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. A fadeaway. Holly with the rebound. 4th quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Drops in the tray.
is having no trouble finding himself shots, and he'll just keep pouring them in as long as he can.
Here's Williams. Off the inbound, no good. Raleigh leading by 11. Here's Wilson. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Thompson outside. The kick out to Williams. It's on target from the high post.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
And it's Pack missing.
Fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
He gets that one. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. Yep, it counts.
This is why you get it to her down low, because she understands how to cash in.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And how about the mindset of Williams? He's just constantly on the lookout to set up his teammates. Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And right now, shouldering the load, Bosch looks at a tough situation and says, I got this.
First personal foul.
30 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
Jason Williams. Second
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
shooting correct.
And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Here's Dallas.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
Shot from the inbound. That misses off the backboard.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
Wembanyama, a screen. Thompson misses. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. We welcome you to our 2K Sports broadcast. Some great basketball in store for you. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Albuquerque. Pops it up for Jordan. Stolen by McDyess. And here they go. The shot by Wilson, no good. And Albuquerque with the possession. Here's Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And that's what Jordan does best. An extremely lethal dunker.
McDyess a screen. Right wing. Inside. Jordan with the steal. Here's Chris. And now he cans it right over Tobias Harris. Wow!
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Here's Pat. And stolen by Chris. Pass to Bowen. Driving the lane. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And again, it's Albuquerque.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
To the middle. And slam dunk by Harris.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Pops it up for Jordan. It's stolen by Harris. Wilson inside. Here's McDyess. And the dump by McDyess.
No one throws it down as hard as McDyess. He lives for those dunks, and he never passes up a chance to make a statement.
Here's Bowen from outside off the mark.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Pass to Wilson. Harris inside the line. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And this game is tied up now.
And really, over the years, Harris has worked so hard on that jumper, now reaping the rewards of all his labor.
Here's McDyess to the paint. And it's denied.
Let me tell you, blocks like that, protecting the rim, those are winning basketball plays.
1:11 left to play in the first quarter. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Here's Pat. 6 on the shot clock. And slam dunk by Harris.
You see the basketball IQ Harris possessions on plays like this. He knows exactly where to get to after setting the screen.
It's stolen by Harris. And now Raleigh, fast break. Outside Wilson. Takes it inside. To the inside. Here's McDyess. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Fearless play by McDyess, taking his motion directly into the defender to get the foul.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
Bowen's shot is off. Here's Raleigh now. They've got a 10-0 run going. To Pat. Lets it go with the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Well, great confidence there from deep. Nice looking 3-ball right there.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
The shot's good from Pat.
Building up a big early lead.
I grin. Victory is my objective.
Season 2 is in effect. We have reached the halfway point with 3 weeks remaining. Attention all grinders. A double rep event has just become active in the ramp.
What's up, guys? This is Two-Way Dream, your NBA 2K26 first Dark Matter rep, and this is NBA 2K TV.
Welcome to another episode of NBA 2K TV.
One of my favorite parts of NBA 2K is the ability to rewrite history, and the what-ifs are endless. In 2K, they can be reality in my NBA eras.
We checked in with a longtime community member who is deep into my NBA eras, and his what-if scenarios are too good to be missed. Take a look. welcome Med to 2K TV. How you doing, Med?
I'm doing good, LD. I'm glad to be here. I'm ready to get it started.
Explain to the fans what draws you into my NBA, because it is truly the one place where you can settle debates. What if X happened? How would that outcome be? So what is it about my NBA that draws you into the mode?
You have so many options for customization, bunch of rosters, and it's really, I think it's one of the best places if you're a creator. The ideas are almost built into the mode. You could swap people's careers, you could change people's ratings for the video. Like, I made videos where Celtics Shaq was good. Like, I put him back into his prime or something like that. One of the most important things for a creator is the idea. I just think it's the best mode to come up with interesting ones.
What is it about the history of the NBA that's really appealing to you with your content?
There's a lot of unanswered questions, there's a lot of debates, which also just builds into having an interesting idea. So recently I swapped Michael Jordan and LeBron James. So it's LeBron and Pippen in the 90s, and Jordan's going from team to team or whatever. And I think it's really interesting to see Jordan up against the Warriors. Can he take down KD? It's a really good point of debate. A lot of people in the comments, they get fired up over it. Maybe a little too much. Recently, I'm working on a Kobe and Tracy McGrady career swap, which is like a recent debate. You know, Shaq and T-Mac, they think they can win together. So, you know, even though it's a video game, you could still provide some kind of answer, some kind of insight as to what it maybe could have looked like. I think that's really interesting to me, for sure.
When you sit down to do these what-if scenarios, do you like to have the computer play head-to-head and you just kind of sit back and watch it unfold, or how do you approach that?
I pretty much set up rosters. A lot of my videos, I'll have like a roster for each save file to keep the teams accurate. So if I'm doing like a LeBron and Jordan swap, I want to have Jordan play with Kyrie. I want him to actually play with AD. So there's that element of like consistency between the game and real life. And then from there, it's just the computer. Especially if there's like a Game 7 in the finals, I'll jump into the last 2 minutes and, you know, somebody hits a game winner, somebody messes up in the clutch, and that's just going to completely change the storyline of the video. And there's been some crazy moments just from those alone. A lot of game winners.
It's Grant who sets the screen. LeBron James with the spin into the mid-range for the lead. 2.7 left.
So I think that's one of my favorite parts of it too. Seeing that kind of like Game 7, you know, Jordan up against Steph Curry or something in the finals. I think that's super interesting.
I love it. Well, today I wanted to issue a challenge to you. I wanted to take a scenario and have you walk fans through how you can quickly simulate a season based on a scenario of your choosing. So for today's episode, what kind of scenario do you want to put into NBA history and rewrite for the fans here?
I think the most interesting one right now immediately would be swapping LeBron and Steph in 2017. So it would be LeBron and KD, and we'll just see if Steph Curry and Kyrie can take them both down.
All right, I love it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Two-Way Dream is the first player to hit Dark Matter rep in NBA 2K26.
Gotta aura farm a little bit. Slow down. Let me aura farm a little bit. Hey guys, Two-Way Dream here, and it is the first Dark Matter rep in 2K26.
With unmatched dedication, they've just unlocked the most exclusive My Team rewards, including Goat Hoodie Mellow with 99 everything and all legend badges. That's gonna be hard to beat. They also get an exclusive Dark Matter court, their MT Arena sent to outer space, and Black Hole Basketball to complete the theme. Stellar rewards.
I would play from 2:30 in the afternoon till 2 a.m. at night. I would get 3 hours of sleep. I was going to make the sacrifices necessary to be number one.
So will you be the next to hit this massive milestone?
Make sure you're getting your double rep daily pack from the big screen in the Triple Threat Park in Sunset Beach. Been really helpful to my grind is they added dynamic goals or dynamic players, which you could get from base packs, 18K packs, any type of pack in the pack market. Make sure you're taking advantage of all the double reps. You're opening your pack every single day, and just make sure you get your double rep, because that's what's really going to make that grind seem quicker and faster.
We'll be watching. Get out there and work your way to becoming one of the best in my team.
Play Now Online might just be the most classic way to compete with a full team in NBA 2K26, head-to-head NBA action, best player wins.
Revamped in NBA 2K26, you'll unlock rewards as you play and graduate to each league of play.
Classic and all-time teams will become playable. Magic's Lakers, anyone?
I knew you were going to say that, Chris. You'll get 3 points for wins using Tier 3 teams, 2 points for Tier 2 teams, and 1 point for using teams from Tier 1. No points are lost unless you quit. So, hey, stay to play.
And leaderboards will keep track of the powerhouses of Play Now Online. The question is, can you make it to the top?
Rewards will update each season, so return to prove that you can consistently win.
Is your game platinum? Find out and Play Now Online. So let's walk fans through how you do one of these scenarios. So what's the first step in creating these rosters?
First thing you got to do is you got to load up whatever roster you want. In this case, we have the 2016-2017 season, KD's first season as a Warrior. Right now we have the base roster. What we need to do is switch out the 2 players. I already have the player DNA set up, so you just go to import. I already have Steph Curry saved. We're going to import him over LeBron. As you can see, I already have him set up with a number 23, which is something that, you know, I think is pretty cool. He's now on the Cavaliers. And then obviously on the Warriors, since we're swapping he and LeBron, we're going to put LeBron over him. LeBron's wearing number 30, which is insane to look at. And then already, before we even start the simulation, Sean Livingston's at the 1, which is pretty crazy. Obviously the main pull though, KD and LeBron in the front court, which is insane. Draymond Green's at the 5. And in the case of the Cavaliers, Richard Jefferson is now starting at the 3, which is crazy. And then we have Steph Curry and Kyrie in the backcourt. So they're obviously the underdog. The Warriors are heavily favored, but if somehow they can pull off a championship, this duo, it'll be one of the craziest of all time.
All right, so we just simulated the season. Med, break down what happens when we switch LeBron James and Stephen Curry on other teams.
One of the first things that, before we even get into that, Russell Westbrook wins the MVP. That's pretty crazy. So neither Steph or LeBron won the MVP. And then if we look at the standings, the Warriors, 66-16, number 1 seed. No surprises there, really. And the Cavaliers were 58-24 with their small backcourt. So still pretty good. They are below the Raptors, which will be interesting. If they do cross paths, are we going to have like a LeBronto situation, but with Curry? Or is DeMar DeRozan and Kyle Lowry, are they finally going to get past the Cavs? These are the kinds of things that I'm looking for when I make my videos. If something from real life changes, so if the Raptors do get past the Cavaliers, it's something that I would definitely mention. So I just simulated the first round. Cleveland, 4-1 over Miami. Nothing too surprising there. The Golden State Warriors, they just swept the Utah Jazz in the first round. Now they're playing up against Denver. So it's actually going to be LeBron up against the young Jokic, which is also ironic from real life. LeBron wasn't able to beat him multiple times, so maybe here he'll finally get past him. We'll see. And then on the other end, on the Eastern Conference, it's Steph Curry and Kyrie up against Paul George. And after simulating that round, everything pretty much went as planned. Cleveland 4-1 over Indiana, 4-1. LeBron finally took down Jokic in a different universe. And now we have the conference finals, the 1 and 2 seed, Golden State Warriors, San Antonio Spurs, Tony Parker, Danny Green, Kawhi Leonard, LaMarcus Aldridge, Pau Gasol up against that Warriors super team. And then the Raptors, we predicted it, they're up against the Cavs, so we'll see if DeMar and Lowry can get past them for once. And after simulating, the Raptors defeat the Cleveland Cavaliers 4-2. So we are not getting that classic LeBron and Steph matchup. The rivalry, the timeline has been completely messed up. And there's no guarantee that LeBron even makes it to the finals because he's down 3-2.
All right, Ned, so my question for you is, at what point during these simulations do you jump in and kind of watch the game play out past the simulation menu?
I usually try to go for games 5, 6, or 7.
Okay.
Because those are really when the series, it either shifts in game 5 or in 6 and 7, somebody could win, somebody could be extending the series, so I'll watch the ending and commentate over it. And for game 7, Golden State Warriors, they're going to pull through. So LeBron and KD made the 3-2 comeback. They're heading to the finals up against Toronto, and now we're going to see if LeBronto holds up in a different uniform on a different coast.
That is a scary duo to think about.
Usually in the finals, I like to simcast every single game. For here now, I'm just going to go one game at a time, simulating through. So the Warriors do take game 1. The Warriors also take game 2. So right now they're on a hot streak. And they also take game 3.
3-0 lead.
DeMar and Lowry, it's looking a little rough right now.
Before we continue, I just want to say they did blow a 3-1 series lead in the finals. So nothing's safe, but let's see what happens.
I've seen 3-0 leads be blown before, so anything can happen. And usually, too, on elimination games, even if it's 3-0, I'll like to go into the simcast and then I'll get the championship ceremony if it were to happen. If they're going to win, if Golden State wins this one, which it looks like they're pulling away, they're up by 15 in the fourth quarter, they'll be raising the trophy in Toronto.
All right, 30 seconds. It's a close game. Med, take over. What's going on here?
So we got Sean Livingston with the ball, 30 seconds left. He's going to pass it down to Klay. Golden State trying to extend the lead. Klay Thompson in the post, scores on DeMar. It's a 5-point game, 23.9 left. Toronto's going to need a miracle. 7 seconds left. Over to Terrence Ross. Pump fake, contested 3. He misses it, rebounded by Draymond. And the Golden State Warriors, LeBron and Kevin Durant, are going to win the NBA championship.
Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. So there you have it. Once again in my NBA, you can rewrite NBA history. Thanks so much for joining us here on 2K TV. You got some alternate NBA history written right here on the show. We appreciate it, and keep up the great work on all of your What If content in my NBA.
I appreciate it, LD. Thank you.
All-Star Team Up brings your favorite player card paired with 4 friends in 10-player My Team games.
Select a card and squad up in the lobby to complete your 5.
It reminds me of the fun we like to have in the rec, combining builds with friends to win as a team.
When you earn 5 total wins with your squad, everyone earns rewards. No win streaks required.
Having a good time. Can you build chemistry, slow down the best cards in My Team on the opposing side, and find success?
Find out in an all-star team up. Collaborate to become the best in My Team.
everyone, it's time for your top plays of the week. Scott Moak here, Sacramento Kings public address announcer. Let's throw down with today's contenders. Your first option is King Fresh in the wreck. Pulls a string on the yo-yo and then rises up with a hey-yo! The handle, the speed, and the elevation. Walking the dog and rocking the cradle. Awesome stuff. And our second play is in the wreck with Gio. It's a close game. Time to send a group text flex emoji to all three defenders. Hope they've got good
Here we go.